welcome to the Real Deal Clill Show. Today, it's my pleasure and honour to have one of the legends of the Wildcats, and he's a six-time Defensive Player of the Year, actually a six-time NBL champion, Jesse Wagstaff. Welcome to the show, Jesse. Well, I want to talk about the game against the Breakers. How did we go with that, and what did the coach say about the game of the game?
Obviously, I mean, you know better than anyone, we've had a pretty good rivalry with the Breakers over the years, so to go over there and play against a team like that who was super skilled and very well coached, we'll certainly take them. It's a long travel over there, so it's always nice to come over.
Okay. And the other one was when we had that loss against, I think it was Sydney, and we were struggling with getting players in their performance and starting off slow. How can we change that to make it a better team to win the championship?
Yeah, look, I think, we weren't playing great basketball at the start of the year, but I think I said in the year before, we were practicing really well, we just weren't getting results. So often it's a case of just keep chipping away and keep doing what you're doing, and hopefully the results follow. So we've, for the last 2-3 months, we've practiced really well, and obviously those practices add up, and we're starting to get some wins now, so hopefully we can continue.
Cool, it'd be nice to get that performance going, since now last season we had a slow start of the beginning of the season with you and Bryce Cotton having a slow game of quarters as well, and not getting many games with you as well. And we'd like to see you have more games because we can get you a championship. How can we improve that of not starting slow in the first half and letting the other team, opposition team, to start real fast on us?
Yeah, it's a tough one, especially at a place like the arena, where I think everyone loves to come in and play in front of the Red Army. It's a great crowd to play in front of, and so the other teams fight up as well. So as you said, the starts have been up and down, but it's more a mentality and a skill thing. I think if we can come in and we talk about a box room time for his punch, if we do that, it certainly goes a long way.
What do you think of John Riley's coaching as well? I know it's been changing so much with the coaching staff and everything, and all the players are getting a new system with their playing group. How does that affect you by getting to that role?
Yeah, he's been great. Obviously, he played in the league, and he was an exceptionally successful player in the league. So, often the term is thrown around, a player's coach, but he understands both sides of the game. He understands being a coach, he understands being a player. So, he's been great. As I said, we've been practicing really well in the last 3 months. He's obviously a huge part of that. He knows what individual guys needs, and he knows what looks guys needs. And so, yeah, as I said, he's really good for the last 3 months.
So what's changed since from now to now when we first started with John Riley, the coach? What's changed so much from there to now?
Well, as I said, I think you can often, if you're not getting results, there's a tendency or a temptation at least to change things, but often it's just a case of keep plugging away, and we kept on plugging away in practice. So, to be honest, he was very consistent in his belief of the team and his system, and you keep on adding those practices together, and you keep on essentially practicing, you're going to get better.
That's good. Okay, I've got some questions to ask you.
Shoot away.
Okay. Who's your favourite player to play against?
Favourite player to play against?
With all those games you've had?
It's a tough one. Maybe right now might be like Clint Steiner, because I like Clint. He's one of my best mates, so to see him come to town and just to see his goofy looking face, it's good to see.
Cool. Which championship did you like to play most?
Ooh, I'm going to say, I'm not going to give you one, I'm going to give you two.
Okay,
so
give me two.
I'm going to give you the first one.
Yep.
Because the first one, I just figured it happened every year, but it doesn't work like that. So the first one's always kind of special. And the second one, I'm going to say Bryce's first year, which I don't know which year it was.
2017.
There we are, you know more than me. I'd say that year, just because it was a pretty rough year. And we were lagging around the bottom of the ladder around Christmas time, and he came in and we lost the finals.
Okay, cool. If you weren't playing in the NBL, what would you be doing right now?
I'm a bit of a nerd. I like school. I like maths. So I would just have a real job, probably, just like an engineering job or office job. Or
That's nice.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite team to play against?
Favourite team to play against? Maybe on the road, either Wollongong or Sydney, just because my family's nearby, so they can often come up to the games. So I get to combine family with that. So maybe that. Yeah.
Who's your worst team to play against?
Worst team. Maybe New Zealand, just because it's so far away. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Who's your favourite AFL or NRL team?
Okay, so NRL, I grew up in Canberra, so that's got a good NRL base. So it's not the Canberra Raiders, it's actually Manly Seagulls. I love the Manly Seagulls, but a little bit of touch with NRL over here. AFL, I'm not as passionate, but I would say if I had to choose a team, I would go Eagles.
Okay.
You're a Dockers man, aren't you?
Yes. What is your favourite memory with the Wildcats?
Oh, it's a deep one. Look, I'm not going to say memory. I'm going to give you one memory. I'm going to give you like an overall thing. And I'd just say it's the relationships you build. It's the people you meet.
Yeah.
I think over the years I've met a lot of people in basketball who's given me a lot. So it's the relationships you form with guys you play a long time with. So guys like Bryce, and, Damo, and Greg, and, the old crew that I kind of grew up with. So it's those relationships.
Cool. Question number 7. Do you think that the players that we've got can get us to a championship number 11?
Yeah, certainly. I think if you don't have that belief, it's kind of silly to be playing. We've just had a great roster this year. As long as they're great players, but they're also good people. So yeah, I think we've certainly got what we think.
Okay, you're going to have to do it really carefully, but what do you think about Trevor Gleeson?
Why do I have to do it carefully? No, I love Trevor. Again, you talk about those relationships you build with people. I'm not sure on the figures, but Trevor's here for a long time, and I kind of grew up under Trevor. Phenomenal coach, phenomenal mentor. It's great. It was great seeing him back doing the commentary. I hadn't seen him for a while, obviously, with him being in the NBA.
Yep.
And to see him and just to talk with him again and hear about what he's been up to, and just to see him off court. Obviously, it's a different role for him than what I saw him as, but it was really, really good seeing him back.
What did you think of him signing with the Bucks?
Phenomenal. Great opportunity for him. I think, anytime you can get a job, obviously the NBA is the Premier League in the world, so anytime you get a job in the NBA, phenomenal opportunity. They're a successful organisation.
Okay, I've read some of your stories, your headlines as well too. Between 2010 to 2011, did you like playing for the Redbacks?
Oh, Redbacks, that's going back a while. Yeah, it was good. I haven't really played too much in the off-season, but again, you talk about the relationships you build. There's a great bunch of blokes there at the time, and it's a bit more social. It's not high pressure as this environment here. So, it was a great opportunity. I was a bit younger then, so the body held up a bit better. But it was a great experience.
Who's your favourite player to play with the Redbacks?
Oh, yeah, you have to go back a while. I used to like playing with Ryan Neal. Michael Vigor's still around. Joe Wagner was a phenomenal guy down there. I won't miss anyone. Jared Pryor, who won a championship with us in 2010, was there as well. It was a great bunch of blokes. And, as I said, a bit more social, but it was fun.
Would you have if there was an opportunity for you to, if you do retire end of this year, would you, if there's an opportunity for the Redbacks for you to call, would you go and take it if there was a coaching role or an assistant coach?
Oh, as a coaching role, I would most certainly probably say that. Coaching, I don't think so.
Okay. What were your top 3 favourite matches?
Oh, matches. Yes. Oh, wow. They all blend into one, don't they? I'll say my first one. Because I remember my first points being scored. I think it was a away game, Illawarra, September 25th, 2009. I don't know why I remember that, but I think I stood on Cam Tagar's foot And he fell over and I kind of pushed him over accidentally. I shot a shot, and that was my first point in the NBL, so I remember that for some reason. So we'll just say that one. And then I'm going to combine the next one into any game you win a championship.
Yeah.
And then, I can't pinpoint the third. Maybe the 450th when I get to run out with the kids.
I think
There we are.
that's remarkable.
There we are.
And the other question is, I'm hearing everything on media and everything, even Trevor Gleeson saying that Bryce can win the MVP again. Is that true?
Wouldn't say you believe everything you read in media, but in this case, I think BC. Sorry, Jordan. I think in this case, BC. Anytime BC is in the competition, you've got a chance to win. What he does for our team and for the league, and how he competes, and what he does for what he's going to put himself through. That's a pretty unanimous decision. I'm not sure if he'll get it. That's above my pay grade, but hopefully he can get close.
That's cool. Thank you very much, Jesse.
Thanks for having me on.
For having me on my show.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you very much.